Hi guys, welcome to Digital Investments. I wanted to just be clear, Lenskart IPO is coming soon, and you should completely avoid it. I was reading some about this over this. I was reading about this over this weekend. And institutional subscribe the most, and second most after the institution are the retail trader. There's a reason why all retail traders, I'll explain why always retail traders lose. And I found this Reddit page, it seemed to be a little bit of interesting. Hey, why you should avoid Lenskart IPO. Hey guys, I have done some analysis on Lenskart and I would like to share it with you. I believe Piyush has some smart thinking of himself as a real shark after judging the scripted show, and he thinks that people are fooled to understand anything what's going understand going sorry what's going behind the curtain and extract money from us. Yeah, my friend. Too costly for what it earns. Company earns 300 crore profit, and mind you, this is the first year they reported profit ever since the start of the company since 2014. And this is the first time they reported a profit. They want 70 crore from you. That's it's like buying 23,000 rupees for 100 rupee note. Boss is selling big. You are buying. Piyush is selling was shares worth 824 crores. He's cashing out. You are the one paying. Price jumped 8x in 6 months. 6 months back worth 8,500 crores. Now 70,000 crores just 70,000 crore. No, just to sell high, sell high. Retailers lose, big guy win. Big investors bought cheap earlier. They sell to you at top price. After listing, price may fall, you lose. Market is small, dream is big. India's total eyewear market 50,000 crore. Lenskart won 70,000 crore from himself. Possible, not possible, dream, reality. So this is what I found. You guys, please, for the love of God, in my previous video and in my disclaimer, I have mentioned that you should completely avoid Lenskart IPO. But this time I am saying please take care of your money, avoid it. I am seeing these retailers are subscribing more to it than institution. You may be saying, why is institute, Kevin? Institutions are buying. Yeah, a lot of institutions are buying. There is a saying. There was this video I was watching how stock markets work. I would be interested in buying Lenskart. Lenskart is such a good business. It converted an unorganized sector into an organized sector. It's a very good business. It has, I think, a good market share in eyewear space. It's a very good investment to be made for the long term, but not at this crazy valuation. This is what to me a penny stock. I would only be interested in buying this company at $10 or so if it's reporting some profits or anything. Only I'm interested in buying this stupid piece of company for 10 rupees. See how many institutions are buying. Yeah, using big names are there. JP Morgan, White Oak, HSBC, HSBC, lot of big institutions are buying. Iowa Public, it's this one, pension fund, San Francisco, lot of FIS and DIS are buying. But you don't understand what's the behind the scenes, as and I saw, yeah, this one also you should note. In July, 3 months before the IPO, Piyush Bansal took a 200 crore to buy a Lenskart share at an 80,000 crore from his previous investors. Now in November, he's selling those same shares to the public at a whopping 70,000 crore valuation. His cash is expected to cash out 850 crore himself. And what exactly changed in 3 months? How did the valuation jump? Maybe it's time to put on a different lens to see the real picture. Guys, these guys bought very dirt cheap. pre-IPO. I think the JP Morgan, so these guys bought dirt cheap before IPO, and you can see from its it's trading at a 25 to 35 PE ratio. And how much is it reporting profit? Remind you, it's wanting at least 80,000 crore from its investor. 80,000 crore. And look at its, just show you profit. It's not even making 500 crores. I'm like, what? Why you want crores? Please avoid this completely, because I'll tell what they're doing. They bought it cheap. They bought it cheap before IPO. Okay, and they bought it cheap before IPO. Okay, all this institutional rack up. Okay, once the after listing, it would jump up for about 500 bucks or something, and I can see a big crash coming up. Similarly, what happened to Ola Electric? Ola Electric, this is same way happening. Please avoid it completely. I am I don't want to say this. I don't care about your money, but I care. I care. I don't want you to put in a burden in yourself. Okay, please avoid this stupid company completely. It is a good business, but it's not reporting good profits. And I would be interested in buying this company around 10 rupees. That's it. If if it's reporting profit. So please avoid it completely. These guys buy it at dirt cheap from the pre-IPO, and and once it and after it gets listed, they'll sell it to you at an expensive price, and then you will lose out on. You would be buying it at 500 bucks. I mean, most of you will be using MTF. I know majority of our Indians are stupid in using MTF and buying, and this stock would crash even to 48 bucks. I'm sure this would crash to 48 bucks. Similarly, what happened to electric? So please don't fall into the trap. Avoid it completely. I'm not even looking at this stock. I am not even caring about this stock. The IPO which I am most interested, if it has a good valuation, is Grow, PhonePe, and Pinoc. That's it I'm interested in. Rest all I don't care. And another thing is I wanted to show you is I put some order. These are the kind of stocks you should be investing in. Look at the fundamentals. Look at the promoter holding. Year to year, 72% promoter holding. If you want how to invest in stock, please watch the video I posted 2 weeks earlier on how I do fundamental analysis. On how I do a fundamental analysis. Please watch that video and look in how I do, because I bought based on the stock. I may be wrong. That would not work also. But I have a mindset of dealing with consequences later, not now. So that's how you do. You can watch that video. And I placed for some order for Gemnol. You want to understand why I bought this? Please watch the previous video which I uploaded last week around same day. Okay, I bought some Gemnol around 30 shares, and that's it. I won't be buying anymore unless there are a lot of speculation around Merck Pharma and BLS International. I would be interested in buying Merck Pharma more, but not. But if it doesn't report a good Q2 again, which is reporting is I think on November 13th, I would be only be interested in buying at 142. That's it. I'm no longer putting any more money in it. If it goes, if it reports good earning, I know how stock market would react. It would go around here, 2, 3, not 10, and I would be my next entry price would be here, around this, uh, around this level. Yeah, if it reports good earnings. Yes, and BLS International, there are a lot of good news coming in. BL similarly for BLS Internationals as well. There are a lot of good news floating around BLS International, but I am no more putting any more money in it. I know it has recently did acquired some few more startups. It expanded into Cyrus and Senegal and Kazakhstan. So and it subscribed under his parent company. So I am no longer interested in put. I would be interested in the good news surrounding it, but since it MEA debark, this would affect this Q2. So this is reporting on November 17. I'm not wrong. BLS International. So I'm no longer putting anything. If I see, this is good investment to be made for the long term. It has a good business model, good financial, but I wouldn't be putting any more money in it if it publishes wrong results. I'd be interested in buying it around 259, and if it produces good news or good earnings like previous quarters again, it would jump up to 4. I think it would go to 475. Now I'd be interested in buying at 370. So yeah, and there's good news surrounding India US trade deal is happening soon. It's happening soon. They're saying good stuff is happening, but you never know with Trump. Tomorrow, I will say I see India buying more oil from Russia. I'm coming, putting more tariff on India. And guess what? India-US trade deal is happening at the expense of relationship with Russia. You need to consider that. I see a very good bullish week for the market. So this could react positively or negatively. But I am saying they should react positively because uh, trade deal is going down, and the tariff is being drastically being reduced, and a lot of goods from India are going to US. So yeah, that's it from me. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Bye.